Well, I bought another lathe. It's a South Bend 9 from the 40s. Doesn't have the gearbox on it, quick change gearbox. You have to change the gears here. There's a chart on the back. I don't have any of the gears. The guy that I bought it off of, he didn't have it, apparently. He really didn't know how to use it. Anyways, I looked it over as best I could there. It was dark, and it was covered with a bunch of junk, but it appeared to be in pretty good order. The bed's not in too bad a shape. The spindle's nice and tight. It is an aftermarket steady rest, which I knew when I bought it. What I didn't see though, because it was dark and I believe this was covered in junk, was it was milled here for a milling attachment. But the cross slide still is in pretty good shape. Not too much backlash in the screw. Compound's a different story. There's quite a bit of backlash in it. I'll have to delve into that further. Didn't come with too much else. It came with a 4-jaw. Tailstock's in pretty good shape, although perhaps a little, I seem to remember it being heavier on the 10K that I had. I had another South Bend before this, a 10K. It was mounted in a bench. It was quite a bit more modern than this one, probably by about 20 years. Here's the drive pulley and motor mount. It came with a 1/2 horsepower motor, which is pretty good nick. Needs a base or a bench. It's a bench mount, I guess, originally, but I might make a base for it. Weld something up. I tried it out before I bought it. It was powered. Seemed to work all right. The spindle's tight. Steady rest is aftermarket, which I knew. Doesn't have the gearbox on it. You have to change the gears. Unfortunately, I don't have any of them, so thread cutting is not an option right now on this. Don't know if I feel like doing another restore or not. Takes up quite a bit of time. Or I could just put it away somewhere. The only thing is a pig to shift around. I almost busted my gut lifting it up onto here. I have to get somebody to help me, I think. 4-jaw chuck, pretty good shape. Tailstock, it's okay shape. Hammered center, but that's no big deal. Didn't come with a follower, but it's pretty short lathe anyways. Aftermarket 3-jaw chuck. Seems to be in pretty good shape. I don't know, I'll have to power it up. Back gears work. No broken parts on it. No appreciable wear in any one spot. Bed's in pretty good shape. Everything works. Lead screws in good shape, not excessively worn. Seems to be uniform all the way across. So it's actually not a bad little lathe. It's pretty simple. It's not as complicated as the newer ones. But for the price, it was a pretty good lathe. It's my second South Bend. I actually kind of liked them. I bought it because I was looking for a restoration project. A 1940s South Bend 9-inch lathe. I bought it in a moment of weakness. Lathe itself is not in bad shape. The bed is in good repair. There's a little bit of strike damage, I guess, on the compound where it's hit a chuck. Same with the saddle there, but it's not, I've seen much worse. It's a bit of a fixer-upper. It's South Bend 9B, I believe. funky South Bend motor control. And some of the gears. Don't have all the gears. This is a side cover. Not bad shape. Fairly clean actually, considering the number of years it's been in use. I'm sure it's the original paint job, what paint's left on it. It looks like it was a gray. Gears are okay, no missing teeth, no excessive wear really. Spindle's not too bad, it's tight. It's rather small, looks like maybe 3/4 of an inch is the biggest you could pass through it. That's alright. Looks like it came off of a probably actually a smaller lathe even, although it's hard to say. Anyways, it's not the original one, but it's not bad shape. Everything works on it. These are adjustable, which is the main thing. A little bashing up around the end of the tube for the Morse Taper 2. This is hammered, doesn't matter. 4-jaw chuck, good shape. This is whatever, doesn't matter. Gonna take it apart next, clean it up, and then I guess decide where I want to go from there. Probably what I'll do is I'll paint it, and I'll replace anything that's badly damaged or worn and put it back in service. It looks like this actually mounts onto here. It's got a little attachment there, a little mount made out of brass. It looks to be original actually. South Bend Lathe Works. I'm sure that's not the original motor for it. It would have been replaced once or twice probably over the life of this. I don't know, I gotta figure out some way of dating it. Serial number 115199. It's got some small letters, JFP. I don't know if that's who built the lathe or who bought the lathe originally. I'm sure I'm at least the 4th owner. I guess I don't feel bad about buying it. The price is right. You know, I guess I bought it because I kind of liked the guy that was selling it, and I didn't want to go away wasting his time and my time, I suppose. I wanted actually to get a gearbox, quick change gearbox for it. That, you know, that's what I was looking for. I don't like changing gears if I don't have to. But like I said, the price is right. It's in not too bad a shape. I didn't notice the saddle because it was kind of dark, but I did operate it. He had it hooked up. Anyways, I don't know what else to say really. I'm going to fix it up because I'm a sucker for old equipment. Don't know if I'll keep it or not because I actually have 2 of these monsters in the background here at the moment, and I only really need one. Cheers.